Hey there everybody, Johnny here, and I want to share with you my experience on board the Royal Caribbean's Spectrum of the Seas. And so here I am in a 4-day, 3-night cruise to nowhere on board the Spectrum of the Seas. I definitely experienced quite a lot of things that I want to share with you guys, and hopefully this will give you some idea of how the ship is like and maybe help you decide if you want to come here for a holiday as well. So let me just first of all just show you some snippets of my experience on board the ship, and then we'll talk about the details later, okay? Here we go. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. So let me just go ahead and give you my thoughts about this ship. So I would say that definitely it is a fun place full of activities, full of cool things to explore as well. After all, this ship is only about 3 years old. You can imagine that a lot of things are quite new, quite high-tech as well. So I think many of the young people out there will enjoy it a lot. So let's talk about the room first. So I got myself the balcony class room or cabin, I would say. It's really nice. It's actually quite spacious. One thing that struck me was how much storage space there is. And of course, we also have a sofa, a big, nice, long sofa that can probably sleep one more person there. And of course, we have the queen size bed right here, which I'm sitting on right now. Not forgetting, this is the balcony room, so we have a balcony out there too. Very nice views. I actually took a nice time lapse of that sunrise, so wow, it's such a great choice to have a balcony room so we can see views like that. Interestingly, I don't know why they don't have tissue paper in the room, like a tissue box, okay? Oh, and also if you're like me and you're a bit cheapo and you want to use the toothbrush and toothpaste from the hotels or the cruise ship, just to let you know, they don't provide that to you by default. So you need to ask from the housekeeping. So let's go ahead and talk about food, because you know that's one very important thing for us Singaporeans. Wherever we go, how's the food, right? Let's start with the places where you can get your complimentary meals. First is the Windjammers Marketplace. And wow, how do I describe this place? It's like a very vibrant place with lots of stalls offering different things. It's like basically like a marketplace, right? Oh, that's why it's called Windjammers Marketplace. They have things like Indian vegetarian food, they have salad, fruits, they have Asian cuisine, Western cuisine, they have a noodle bar, dessert bar. Wow, they have so many things there at the Windjammers Marketplace. That has been my go-to place for meals actually. The other place would be the main dining hall. Now for this one, you actually have to follow the timing on your cabin card. It will actually state what time you are allowed to go there for dinner or lunch. Unless of course you have the My Time dining package, which allows you to, well, as the name suggests, go at your own time. I only went there like once, and to be honest, the entrees, they weren't very impressive, I would say, but the dessert was pretty good. I had the apple blossom something, but it was pretty good. Okay, another thing about food on board is that they actually have a few places that provide free good food or snacks. So the first one you have to remember is Sorrento's Pizza. It's a place that's located inside of Windjammers Marketplace, and they serve these very nice thin, crispy pizzas with different flavors as well, and it's just so good. And one of the great things about it is that it's available till 2 a.m. in the morning. So if you're feeling hungry at night, you can just head on down to Sorrento's for a nice slice of pizza, or 2 slices, or 3 slices, you know, as many as you want. We won't judge. And the best thing about Sorrento's, it's a 4-letter word that starts with F. It's free. Free! You know what? For free complimentary food, it's delicious. The next thing I want to tell you is a Cplex hot dog, which is located within this facility called Cplex, which I'll tell you more about later. It's very delicious. Like the bun is so nice and soft, and the sausage is actually really thick. We have the toppings as well. We could add the salted onion and the sauerkraut, and you could put mustard and ketchup on it. So it's really delicious. Actually, you should definitely give this a try. But take note, it actually closes at 6 p.m. And once again, the best thing about this Cplex hot dog is that it's free. And there's also ice cream at the main swimming pool. It is actually tucked away like under a staircase somewhere next to the main swimming pool. But when you find it, great for you, you get free soft serve. I believe they have like mostly 2 flavors, like vanilla and strawberry. But once again, the best thing about the ice cream, it's free. So there are other places on board the ship, of course, that you can dine at, and those are called specialty restaurants because you specially have to pay for them. I think. But of course, by all means, if you like to go for a nice meal, for a celebration or something like that, there are many different restaurants for you to choose from. There are also many cafes and bars. So if you're into chilling and relaxing with a drink and all that, like you literally could go bar hopping within the ship. And there's this really cool bar called Bionic Bar, which has these two robotic arms actually mixing up your cocktail for you. So yeah, very futuristic stuff going on there. I love how many chill out places there are on this ship. Now let's talk about a few cool places on board this ship. And the first one I want to talk about is known as 270. It's basically this lounge area at the back of the ship. It has very nice big glass panels. The reason why it's called 270 is because it offers you a 270-degree view of the back of the ship. There's lots of like lounge sitting, okay, and there's a cafe right next to that. You can actually get breakfast and lunch from that cafe too. And guess what? The food is free! Well, not all of it, but you can choose the free ones for yourselves. And there's another place, it's called the Solarium. Now the Solarium is like the opposite of 270, is now situated in front of the ship, okay, and once again those big glass panels that offers you a very nice view of the front of the ship. Now the Solarium is actually exclusive to adults. If you're one of those people who is coming on board to just chill and hopefully there's no kids around screaming and shouting, then this is the place for you. Just head in there and there's a bar where you can order your beer and your cocktails and you can sit by the deck chairs, or you can have a little dip into the little pool right in the middle. They also have a jacuzzi right there. So yeah, it's a great place for the adults to just chill, enjoy the view, soak up the sun as well. The Solarium is definitely a place you should check out. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about activities that you can do. So the first one I want to talk about is the iconic Flow Rider. I mean, so many times you see advertisements of Royal Caribbean, you always see this person like, you know, surfing on the Flow Rider. I got to try it as well, and it's great that it's actually free! And also on board the ship they have the iFly indoor skydiving tunnel. Yeah, cool stuff. That they actually have an instructor inside the tunnel, so don't worry, you won't be flying solo. So he'll be in there guiding you how to, you know, float inside this wind tunnel. That, however, is not free of charge. It's actually chargeable. So yeah, just take note of that. Another cool thing to go try out is the North Star. Now, North Star is like a crane and a cable car like mixed together. It will lift up this cabin all the way up into the air. I don't know how high it is, but it's pretty high. And then it can actually then kind of like dangle the cabin to the side of the ship, where you're just like basically dangling over the sea, and then it will swing to the other side as well. That's a pretty cool view of the sea and the ship as well. Now that one is also chargeable. Now, if you're a really active person, then I truly suggest that you head on down to the Seaplex. The Seaplex is like an indoor arena of sorts. They have like a multi-purpose court where you can play basketball, you can play football, badminton, and on the second level you can find table tennis tables. We have like an arcade area as well as archery. So yeah, a really fun place. On some of the nights you can actually go ahead and try out bumper cars. Yeah, how cool is that? Really an awesome throwback to like the old carnivals, you know. And that is F-R-E-E, free! Even though it's, you know, just a 2-minute kind of like a session, but it's still worth it. It's still fun. There's also this place called the Sky Pad, which is like this big yellow ball-like kind of thing, and that's right next to the Flow Rider. And basically what you do there is that they have these two ropes attached to the side of your harness, and it helps you to really jump really high on a trampoline. So if that's the kind of thing, you can go for that, but that one is chargeable as well. And other fun things you could do, of course, would be swimming, because this ship has a total of like 3 swimming pools. One outdoor one, which has a nice big screen where you can actually watch movies. And then there's an indoor one right next to that. So like, you know, it's like a all-weather kind of swimming pool if you want to head in there. There's also a bar right next to that swimming pool where you can order some snacks or drinks if you want to. And of course, the last swimming pool would be inside the solarium, which I mentioned earlier on. And they also have a rock wall. So, well, if you're not an active person per se, then there are other activities you can take part in. They have a lot of games and trivia happening all around the ship. But of course, these games are meant to be very casual. They don't have very big prizes for you. It's meant to be just for fun. So please don't go in there and be like super competitive and hoping for a big prize, okay? Yeah, they also have some like morning stretches, like dance classes being held throughout the ship as well. And of course, we also have live bands. So if you want to go just chill and listen to some music, they have some live bands performing at different venues in the ship. My personal favorite is Rhythmocracy. I think that's how you pronounce the name, Rhythmocracy. Yeah. And that brings me to actual performances. So the two productions I want to talk about are Silk Road. This Silk Road thing is held at 270. They have some, musicians coupled with some dancers as well and singers. So it's a nice production. But the star production that they have is called Showgirl. And yeah, as the name suggests, probably not ideal for kids because there's a lot of, skin being shown and some dance moves that are not exactly, baby shark, do. The set, the costumes, the talent, even the lights, the sound and the dancing, the singing, oh my goodness, it really does blow you away. And it's only about 45 minutes long, but still you are just totally blown away by the level of production. Do take note that you actually have to book for some of these shows, especially Showgirl and Silk Road. Look into the Royal Caribbean app and then find the timing that you want and actually have to reserve a seat there. Speaking of this Royal Caribbean app, I must say it's one of the most polished apps I've ever seen. And you can do so many things on it. You can check your account, how much you've been spending on board. You can see what's happening at any time on the ship. You can even see what's on the menu for the various dining places. If you are a parent of young kids and you're wondering if this is a good place to bring your kids as well, I would say that they actually have a nice kids splash area right next to the main pool. And I think that was nice because they have like 2 slides there and they have like water fountains, spraying water everywhere. It's quite fun for the kids, I would say. In fact, I even saw some adults taking the slides as well. And there's also this place called Adventure Ocean for the kids to go and take part in like special programs for them. And if your kid is a bit too young, they can just go into the play area, the indoor play area. However, it must be said that they actually require the parent to accompany the child into the play area. So it's not like other cruise ships when you can actually just dump your child in there. Yeah, so I know what you parents are thinking. Yeah, oh man, what a waste. So in a nutshell, I truly enjoyed myself and hopefully this video helped you to decide whether or not you would like to come on board the Spectrum of the Seas for a holiday as well. And if it did, just remember me and leave a like for me, please. Thank you very much. Okay, it's time for me to sign off, everybody. So until next time, stay safe, be happy, live long and prosper. And I will see you in the next one. Get it? See? Yes. Yeah. Okay, bye.